This is the DEFCON warning system. Alert status for 9 p.m. Universal Time Coordinated, Tuesday, April 2, 2024. Condition code is green. DEFCON 5. There are currently no imminent nuclear threats at this time. China has announced a 7.2% increase in its defense budget, which is already the world's second highest behind the United States. India has completed the first flight test of a homegrown missile with multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle technology. In a statement prepared for the House Armed Services Committee, Jeffrey McCormick, senior analyst with the National Air and Space Intelligence Center, said China now has the world's leading hypersonic arsenal. Meanwhile, Taiwan says U.S. troops are now stationed on the island permanently and that the U.S., Japan, and the Philippines will launch joint naval patrols in the South China Sea later this year, a major provocation likely to bring strong reaction from China. The International Atomic Energy Agency reports that they have lost track of Iran's nuke progress, stating that the agency has lost continuity of knowledge about the production and inventory of centrifuges, rotors and bellows, heavy water, and uranium or concentrate. Moldova and France have signed a defense cooperation accord. In regard to Russia's war on Ukraine, United States vows not to send troops to Ukraine. Russia claims Ukraine and Western allies were responsible for civilian attack in Moscow. This is important if Russia truly believes this, as it could give Russia an excuse for significant escalation against Western powers. However, at this time there has been no sign by Russia of any escalation toward the West tied to this attack. Sweden has officially joined the NATO alliance. NATO countries are implementing a rotational air defense model stationed in which air defense missiles would be stationed in Lithuania, close to Russian borders. Meanwhile, NATO has given Ukraine the status of NATO candidate. NATO is considering shooting down missiles that stray too close, but not into, NATO territory. This in response to a Russian missile passing through Polish airspace recently. Poland has officially suspended its adherence to the Treaty on Conventional Armed Forces in Europe. The United Nations has said that it will no longer monitor nuclear sanctions against North Korea. The DEFCON warning system is a private intelligence organization which has monitored and assessed nuclear threats by national entities since 1984. It is not affiliated with any government agency and does not represent the alert status of any military branch. The public should make their own evaluations and not rely on the DEFCON warning system for any strategic planning. At all times, citizens are urged to learn what steps to take in the event of a nuclear attack. If this had been an actual attack, the DEFCON warning system will give radiation readings for areas that are reported to it. Your readings will vary. Official news sources will have radiation readings for your area. For immediate updates, go to www.defconwarningsystem.com. Breaking news and important information can be found on the DEFCON Warning System Community Forum and on the DEFCON Twitter feed DEFCON WS Alerts. You may also subscribe to the DEFCON Warning System mailing list. Note that Twitter updates may be subject to delays. The next scheduled update is 9 p.m. Universal Time Coordinated, May 1, 2024. Additional updates will be made as the situation warrants, with more frequent updates at higher alert levels. This concludes this report of the DEFCON warning system.